Who are we, right? So a lot of companies will get together and they'll try to identify characteristics and come up with words like integrity and honesty and teamwork, which is all great, don't get me wrong, but it's not very unique and specific to the organization. And so we kind of changed that exercise, and instead of identifying words and behaviors that we want to be, we wanted to make it very true and specific to us, and instead identify specific behaviors that we've witnessed with current team members that really define who we are, our values, and who we want to be culturally. One of the things that we identified is a take out the trash mentality. So Ben, you've been here for quite some time. What does that take out the trash mentality mean to you?
Small version, it's just doing the small stuff. I think I represent Mr. Quik whenever I put on the uniform and I'm here working. So if I see something out of place, no matter how simple it is, make it happen, because it's a direct reflection on everybody that works for Mr. Quik. Even if it is just picking up a soda can, but it makes us look good for our neighbors and overall impression.
So the other behavior that was identified was a you before me mentality, which is exactly how it sounds, just a attitude of selflessness, putting others before yourself, and not just your coworkers or people within the organization, but also customers, and just going out and doing the right thing. In the drain department, we had 2 new dads with new babies at home, and we had a handful of guys that weren't as tied down and didn't have as many outside commitments, and for about a 4-month period, each week those guys were volunteering for the on-call shift, so the new dads could actually be home and enjoy that precious time with your family. So not something we asked them to do, they just took it upon themselves, and again, that kind of really demonstrated that you before me mentality. All right, Ben, so last question. How have these behaviors that we've identified made your life as a team member here easier?
Well, if we are doing the small things correctly and honestly, if you will, that just rolls over to the customer. It's going to give Mr. Quik the reputation of an honest company doing the right thing. It all starts with the small stuff. And if we do something that's a mistake, own it. We can fix it if we know where the fault is. But if it gets passed on to somebody else, or you don't take responsibility for it, then it's not going to get fixed. So again, it's back to making the company more successful in the future.